1981, the Johnsons came on, and a mom, a dad, and 3 daughters. They were lovely. The girls were exuberant. Gretchen, who I had my eye on, no, she was the youngest of them. They were a delightful family. And one of the questions was something that, it wasn't risque, but it was like the same, something you could get exhausted at, exercise, running. And she was nervous, and she said, making love. That's all she said. And I squeezed her hand, and I said, well, now, the Kingfishers thought there's no, I mean, she said, oh, I'm so embarrassed that I said that. I said, don't be embarrassed. You get money for this. Don't be embarrassed. And she said, oh. And they won. They won for 2 or 3 days. And I think they won about 17, 18 grand. Not a lot of money. But I knew there was just something about this young lady and myself. I had a fan letter recently that said, Dear Richard, I know since you've retired, you've taken a child bride. That's my wife. So, I said, that's what they think. And don't drink too much. I don't drink it, never have. I saw her, and they won, and they were just about to leave. They'd lost. And the Gene Wood said, credits rolled and everything. They were all about to leave the stage. And I went over to her and I said, can I call you, or would you call me? And she said, well, I live in San Diego, because they all live from Manhattan Beach, but she's in San Diego at college. And I said, I really would, love if I could call you. And she said, yeah. And I said, I have permission to get your number then. Because I could have always gotten anybody's number, but they never gave people's number out. And she said, yes. I said, okay. So I went home, and I was quite excited. I had her telephone number, and I called, no answer. I called the next day, no answer. I thought, oh, she's giving me a joke number, but she hadn't. I called and said, hello. I said, Gretchen? She said, yeah. I said, well, I've been worried. I couldn't. She'd had her wisdom teeth out, so that zonks you out for quite. So I said, oh, well, I hope that you're okay. And we waited for a little bit, a few days or whatever. Then I invited her because she comes up to see her parents. And I said, you like to come and cook your dinner? And she said, I would love that. I said, oh, it was it turned out the day she's coming up was Good Friday. So I made Chateaubriand. No, beef Wellington. Beef Wellington, a lot of very intricate work, takes a lot of time. Filet, mustard, bacon, pate. Oh. And I made asparagus, and I think I had avocado. Anyway, she came here. I said, call your folks, tell them you're here, okay? Because I didn't want to worry. And then when I served dinner, she said, oh, this is very nice. Thank you. I thought we had a good dinner, but I sort of noticed towards the end, her stuff was being sort of moved around a bit, not really consumed. And that was it. I saw her and said goodbye to her, and she went. Turns out, I saw her lots later, and we've been together for a long, long time. It turns out she hates anything beginning with A. I mean, asparagus, artichoke, and it was like I'd known and put all the foods that she totally hates on her plate. But she never, she never said, "Oh, I can't eat it." And I said, "Why wouldn't you just tell me? I would have gotten anything you want." No, I don't like it. But it turned out great because married her, and we have a daughter who's 20, and Shannon Nicole. And I've had, between 30 and 40 years with Gretchen, best years of my life. The luckiest man alive, truly.